Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to review the 2018 science fiction action movie Upgrade, a film that stars Logan Marshall Green. And this is a film that I've been really desperate to watch. We've had to wait for it in the UK a little while, but I know this has got a fantastic reputation. I've not seen or heard one bad review for this film yet, and I've been really looking forward to it. Really cool, original, mature science fiction action type movies are quite rare these days, especially the original part. So I've been really looking forward to watching this. And what is this film about? Well, we have Logan Marshall Green's character called Gray, who he's sometime in the near future. Technology is obviously advanced. There's cars that go on their own and everything, and you can see that technology has moved forward significantly. But Gray still holds on to the past. He's a bit of a technophobe. He spends his time doing up old cars and selling them on, and his wife embraces technology fully. And fairly early into the film, there is an incident, and basically, and it's not a spoiler because you see it in the trailer. His wife is killed, and he's left completely paralysed. Is Gray, and his life is over basically, and he actually actively tries to take his own life. And he's given a lifeline by the head of this ultra corporation, technologically advanced corporation, who has invented something called STEM, a computer chip that gets basically put into the back of your neck that can give him his life back and give him control of his limbs. But it comes with a bit of a price, a bit of a side effect. STEM actually is fully aware and can talk to Gray, and even can take control of his body and make him superhuman. So between Gray and STEM, they decide to go on the hunt for those that were the cause of his wife's death and his paralysis. So he basically goes on the hunt, goes on the rampage, aided by the super abilities that he's got from his upgrade, STEM. And ultimately it leads to a reveal at the end as to who the ultimate bad guy is, who the one who is most responsible for his downfall and his wife's death. What did I think of Upgrade? I thought it was bloody fantastic, guys. Absolutely loved this film. I love films that blend two genres really well. When they're done really well, they can just be outstanding. You know, and this is sci-fi and action blended perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. It's got a clever script. It's well written. It feels raw, original, fresh, and they have not pandered to this, teeny audience. This is full on mature, really brutal action, and it works. Everything about it works. Up front here, guys, genuinely speaking, I don't think I've got negatives to talk of about this movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it from beginning to end. It kept me completely entertained throughout the action pieces, and they really are superbly done. They're filmed in such a way that it's clever, it feels fresh, it feels organic, but also it feels mechanical. The sound effects when the action scenes are going off are just sublime. Choreographed to perfection. Everything about the action scenes just works, and it feels retro but new as well and fresh. I really can't compliment it enough. But also it's really cleverly written. It's really well directed, cleverly written. It's got a good script, it's got good dialogue, and kept me thoroughly engaged throughout the movie. I thought at one point it was going to go down a fairly predictable path in regards to reveals as to who the culprits were, but no. I thought they were just gonna, because initially my thought was the bad guy they presented to us was quite generic and a little bit uncreative, but he was only layer one of the bad guys. Really, there was two more, and even though I figured out the second one eventually, the third one I definitely didn't figure out. So really, really nicely written. Keeps you on your toes, keeps you guessing. And this is one of the freshest, most original science fiction movies, action movies I've seen for a long while. The last time I felt this excited watching an action film was when I watched John Wick for the first time. That blew my mind, and this blew my mind. It was just amazing. The ending was really creative. It kind of leaves you with a bit of a bittersweet taste, you know, the ending. It kind of leaves it open for more. I do hope we get more, but I hope we don't get filtered down sequels and things. I hope they really give us something really creative if they're going to make another one, because this blew my socks off, guys. This is easily likely to be in my top 10 list so far of the year. Fantastic. All I want in a movie, quite a lot of the times, is to be entertained but also surprised. And all too often movies that you watch, even big budget movies that you watch, they're just a bit generic and they're a bit paint by numbers and they're a bit safe. This takes risks. This film takes risks. And it doesn't pander to the audience. It's kind of like, this is what we're putting on screen for you, like it or lump it. And they've not held back, and I mean, it really does make you wince. Some of the stuff in this movie, it's like you cannot believe some of the stuff that happens, because it is really, really brutal. Be warned, guys, it doesn't hold back, this movie. And it's well acted, well made, and there's near the beginning when he first becomes completely paralysed, there's a very emotional scene between him and his mother that, you know, movies like this don't give us, really. They're not brave enough to give us scenes like that, where he completely breaks down in front of his mum. He's lost everything. He's lost his wife, he's lost his body, he's lost control. It was really, really nicely done. So it ticked all the boxes for me, guys. Wonderfully creative film. I definitely strongly recommend this. It's a 9 out of 10 for me, guys. Absolutely loved it. Believe the hype of this film. It is as good as people are saying. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you liked the review, please click that like button, and if this is your first time visiting Screen Stars, please click that subscribe button. It is really, really welcome. Thank you guys for watching.